It's okay. Off your mic. It's okay. Off your mic.
Chai! Now wow, people wey suppose talk through to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us, call them hate speech. But fear not, Maiyegun don't come. Ingo torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we laugh, Maiyegun don't come, my people make we shout, Maiyegun don't come, Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, Maiyegun don't come, Maiyegun diary Politico, Maiyegun don't come, this one not the off in mind, Maiyegun don't come, and in the torchlight every corner, Maiyegun don't come. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai, them be promise us say we go get light and power. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Every day dollar just they get the higher power over naira. See them talk say make we off mind, but thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you ladder, Maiyegun don't come, my people make we shout, Maiyegun don't come, Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, Maiyegun don't come, Maiyegun diary Politico, Maiyegun don't come, this one not the off in mind, Maiyegun don't come, person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Maiyegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Maiyegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day then they take money in bulk. Woman picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say make we no talk. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, Maiyegun don't come, my people make you shout, Maiyegun don't come, Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, Maiyegun don't come, Maiyegun diary Politico, Maiyegun don't come, this man not.
He has, often jumping bail, been accused of engaging in subversive activities that include inciting violence through television, radio, and online broadcast against the Nigerian state and institutions. Kanu was also accused of instigating violence, especially in southeastern Nigeria, that resulted in the loss of lives and property of civilians, military, paramilitary, police force, and destruction of civil institutions and symbols of civil authorities. Self-acclaimed leader of the proscribed secessionist indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, has, for your information, been intercepted through the collaborative efforts of the Nigerian intelligence and security services. He has been brought back to Nigeria in order to continue facing trial after disappearing while on bail regarding 11-count charge against him. Recent steps taken by the federal government saw to the interception of the fugitive Kanu on Sunday, the 27th day of June 2021. Nnamdi Kanu was born on the 25th September 1967 at Afrauku, Abia State, Nigeria, and indeed a holder of Nigerian passport number AO 5136827, first issued on the 17th October 2013 at Festac, Lagos. For your information, distinguished members of the press, Kanu is as at now being produced before Federal High Court in continuation of hearing of his case in respect of which he has evaded and indeed jumped bail. Thank you very much, distinguished.
Good afternoon to you, good morning, good evening to you from wherever you are watching from. This is Maiyegun live. And as many of you have been following the news, it is a shocking news to many of us that today the government, the tyrannical, dictatorial, illegitimate regime of Buhari, in collaboration with who or what country they came out today to say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, is in their custody. And in fact, they have also, right, so far presented the pictorial evidence, but there is so many information right now that are so sketchy. And on this program tonight, I know that the tempers are rising. Emotions are indeed rising as well. But I want to probably use the opportunity I will have tonight to call all of us attention to something. And that thing is that a lot of gain have been made, especially in the last 3 years, where more people have realized the disjointed arrangement called One Nigeria. And people are asking for a national dialogue. And so far, so good. The Southern Nigeria are beginning to find their own feet to say, yes, we can stand and ask in one voice for something that indeed concerns us for the first time. That is the gain, the unity that they have worked for decades. All of them who have been in charge of Nigeria, they have worked for decades, them and their friends abroad. The unity they have worked enough never to make happen. Somehow, social media came. Somehow, we found our voices. Somehow, through our differences, we found our strength. And because of that, something unique, never seen before, is brewing. And now, this happened. There's going to be a lot of conspiracies. There's going to be a lot of make-up stories. There's going to be a lot of emotional WhatsApp voice messages that will be flying up and down now. But I want to appeal to you, all of you, who have been people of reasoning, to know that, yes, the old days are back, where those cretins from every tribe who have been waiting for a time like this, will come in full blazing. For example, you are likely going to hear more from the Buharideens, the Buharideens. You are likely going to hear more from the Buharideens and co, especially telling you, didn't we tell you or warn you that asking for your own country is impossible in Nigeria? They will kill you and all of that. Many things will make you think. So many people who have stood by you, many of us who have stood together, Yorubas, Igbos, Biafrans, the Middle Beltans, everyone from the Southern Nigeria who have seen the fact that it is either this arrangement is completely discussed, a rearrangement is put in place, or better still, let Nigeria break up. This is a legitimate demand. But the owners of Nigeria and their friends, that you and I probably have no idea how much they are all over the world, working together to ensure that the voice, especially the unity of, okay, maybe we can listen to them now that it has become a whole country problem. So bringing this up now is a very quick way for conspiracy theorists to tell you that many of the Yorubas who stood by you, many of the Biafrans who stood by you. I'm talking about when we are all demanding for the Dual Republic, self-determination, governance in Nigeria. All of you who stood by yourselves. This is the time conspiracy theories will try to tear you down. I decided to open this tonight because I know it's going to happen. I know many people are going to possibly, which is already happening anyway, tell you this Maiyegun is a Yoruba man. Don't trust him. You know why? It will be justified in the sense that there will be many conspiracies going around now that will be propagated by known Yoruba names, handles on social media that will make me a suspect. I have been there. I don't know how many people who have grown these days in the last 1 year, especially in the last 1 year, to understand the reason why the Biafrans are demanding for Biafra in Nigeria and why everybody should be demanding for the same thing if you can reason very well for why they are asking for it. Why nobody wants to listen to them. So in the last 1 year, those of us who are beginning to actually see better, I'm talking about those new people who never really saw the danger, the damages done by Nigeria to the eastern Nigeria, the damages, the generational damages that prompted these suspicions that they don't trust anybody. When they say they don't trust anyone, they will be justified. But I'm saying this beforehand, but because this is not good. In all true sense of it. This is not good. It doesn't feel good. And that is why I'm going to try my best tonight, you and I, to put the piece together. How did Nnamdi Kanu arrive in Nigeria? How? Was he traveling through Africa? Was he putting his own travel security in the hand of some people? Was it sold out through his movement? This is a person that Nigeria declared a fugitive. A man they tried to kill because they couldn't trust their own legal system. You kidnapped him the first time in 2016. In 2017, you tried to kill him. A year later, he resurfaced. And generally, I believe that he's back in the UK. I have seen him traveled. We have seen him in Israel. We have seen him in so many other countries. Here in Europe, Asia, and South America. We have seen him everywhere since they declared him a fugitive. What happened? Is this a case of him traveling somewhere and he got intercepted like Malami said? Is he traveling and some people who knows about his journey leaked that and he got intercepted, smuggled to Nigeria on Sunday? Today is Tuesday. We're going to try and dot the lines. You know what I mean now? You can make up your own kind of conclusion. You are entitled to it. Listen, everything I want to put forward to you, all of you tonight, is just one, to prepare you for what is also coming. Many of them that many of us have no complete picture. But it is not good. Whatever is coming is not good. Then to prepare you as well, that the gain of the last 2 years, especially in the southern Nigeria, among the young people, that has been brokered through a high-class informative platform all over the place, raising awareness on why you should ask questions about how you are governed and what is your input. It is so complicated that that gain has come to a stage whereby, yes, the people that matter are beginning to say something needs to be done. And suddenly, Nnamdi Kanu appear in Nigeria. How? Is this a case of kidnapping? or at, a kidnapping of international collaboration between countries and organizations? Is there something bigger that we have no idea of yet, but we should be prepared for? And we can only actually face this if we are together. Remember that. I am not appealing for unity of this sort. See, you are free to tell me that my view is stupid. I will agree with you. Because, it might be stupid idea or stupid things. Where do you get all this from? Yes, we have received a lot of information of how this happened, but many of them are not verified. But some of them, they make a bit of sense to help us to understand that maybe the issue of Biafra and Nigeria stopping Biafra or going after everyone who identify as Biafra, maybe it has a bigger collaboration beyond the regular accused foes, the United Kingdom, the United States. Do you know that it is pretty much easier for all of us to agree that how Nnamdi Kanu arrived in Nigeria will never be without the knowledge of the UK security or UK intelligence? Yeah, it will be easier for all of us to agree. But what about other rogue countries that you have no idea of? And some of you who probably are currently living in those countries, believing that there are some international laws that gives you and protects you, your rights, your human rights, like the UK. What about if they exist? What about the dragnet of people they want to pick up from all over the world? What if they are more than just Nnamdi Kanu? What if many people are actually in transit right now to Nigeria simply because of this issue of either Biafra or Oduduwa Republic? Many things going on. What about that? That is why I want to do this broadcast tonight. There are so many information that are still going to come up. But I want you to please pay attention to detail. Try and make sense of things before you finally conclude. The reason is this. This is the era. They are conspiracy theorists. People who have no idea at all. They will make up fictions. They will flex on it. But unfortunately, intelligent people who are mostly in doubt of their own intelligence, they keep quiet. Why foolish people are so confident in their own foolishness? This is the era. And I'm saying this also to you, my dear brothers and their sisters in Biafra. I am not here. I'm not actually here to pity you. You are not, you are not looking for anybody's pity. I am not actually here to pity you. Yes, I may sympathize with you because what you are facing, many of us can see through them that you are not alone. It's just that people who are seeing the Nigerian problem, they are seeing them from different views, different lenses. And that is why they have different solutions to what they believe should be Nigerian problem solution. But I, personally, I have related with you enough to let you know that we share in your pains and in everything that you are facing in Nigeria. And I believe that with what we know, whatever you are facing now, we are facing the same thing in a different way. But ours is just probably 4 or 5 feet away from where they have brought yours. Because why? Whatever you are now fighting, you are fighting for the freedom that you have been fighting for. We have young people in Yoruba land who now want the same thing. And they are pushing for it locally and internationally, peacefully, and winning souls for it. We now have our own young person that is now being marked for extermination and all of that. Sunday Igboho. So whatever they are doing to you, we share in that pain. We share in that, sufferings and all of that, because we know when they are done with you, we are going to be next. And the same way, those political class from your region are playing dumb and partisan and watching you being slaughtered. It's the same way I believe, and many of us believe, that the old rogues from our own region will do the same thing. It is pretty much like those who put Nigeria in this mess. They are united in all of this. It doesn't matter where they come from. So I am actually not here to pity you. Don't think I'm trying to, you know what I mean? No. But through this, many of us can indeed, one, find a common ground, remain resolute, keep pushing. The man said, whenever he wants to go to Nigeria, that's another fact, that's another part I'm also going to look into in putting the pieces together. I said, right? He said one day he is going to go back to Nigeria. And when he goes back to Nigeria, he is going to bring hell with him. And every day, they keep asking him, why don't you return to Nigeria? Why don't you return to Nigeria? Could it be that Nnamdi Kanu returned to make this happen for other things that will follow? And that is why I said, most of what I'm going to say, you are likely thinking the same thing. But my own little contribution tonight is that I can help you link all these pieces together. And at the end of the day, you can be able to project what are going to be their next line of action. And so many of you have bigger influence on different platforms. You can possibly use the pieces of information you're going to get from here and elaborate more on them and help people to be ready. Something bad is about to happen, and we can all see it coming. When they said that they are trying to push Nigeria to civil war before 2022, that by the end of 2021, Nigeria will go into civil war. Somehow, that seems to have been in motion. They said there will be no election in 2023 because the chaos in southern Nigeria will be so much that the military will declare martial law in southern Nigeria, first in southeast Nigeria. They will declare martial law. And after that, it will just be like, since there is no peace, there cannot be any election. Let Buhari continue. There are many questions that requires answers. I don't have all the answers, and I don't think there is anyone who has them as we speak right now, but we can pieces them and we can put the pieces together. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, about 2 weeks ago, on his Twitter, repeatedly, in fact, it wasn't like 2 weeks ago, it was pretty much like about 4 days ago. And 4 days ago is like Saturday, which should be, if today is 29, 28, 27, 26, and I think it was about 26th or 25th of June, he tweeted something about the activities of the ESN, and he said, ESN was not established to fight the military. ESN is not in existence to fight the police. Or non-gunmen are the creation of the Nigerian government. So they know them, they arm them, because ESN stays in the forest. They don't come to the city. They are the innocent people being hunted down and killed by the Nigerian military and arrested. These are people known to be irregular IPOB members, people who are identified as that, or those who get caught up during the raid that the Nigerian military and Nigerian government have been carrying out. That was about 4 days or 5 days ago. How did they get to Nigeria? Some said that, again, don't take it as a fact. But one thing I want to also establish is that except a fact comes out later, which I will be so much interested in, that Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in the UK, because that would be the word, kidnapped. Because there is an extradition order, or an extradition law in the UK. Okay? So, when somebody is declared wanted, in any part of the world for any crime, whether he's been convicted of the crime or is standing trial for that crime, every police organization in the world, most countries anyway, they will receive this alert that if you find this person is wanted for this social crime, then they will put him under watch, investigate that crime they are talking about. Not because they will just go out and arrest the person, right? So they will monitor the person and investigate the crime, especially the like one of terrorism that they prescribed IPOB for, right? Then, if that person is indeed has any link to anything that has to do with terrorism, indeed, they will arrest him. Before his arrest, the police in the UK, they will go to the court. They will go to court, secure an arrest warrant. After that, they will go on and arrest him. When they arrest him, they won't make it any secret, because the moment they arrest him, they will make it public, because they will have to go and they will take him back to that court, where the process of his extradition back to wherever country that is seeking him. But first, that country must have made a request, particularly for that person wanted. In the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I don't know if there is any existing, extradition order or warrant from any court, like in Nigeria now, right? That is in the hand of the UK government. And if there is one, that means there's a legal way they should have taken it, right? That means the UK will be involved. It will go to court. They will test run every right of his. Number one is British. Okay? Nnamdi Kanu is British. A British Biafran or a Biafran British. Now, that means they will first have to prove to the UK courts that the crime he committed in Nigeria is so grave that it will be given a fair trial, that they will not, right, deny him the fair trial for whatever crime they accuse him of, because they have not convicted him of any crime. Okay? They said he jumped bail. But in this case, that means the court will have to grant that extradition order to the Nigerian government. Then with that, the UK government will now put him on the plane. They will fly him to Nigeria. They will hand him to the Nigerian authorities, right? Then they will also send representative to his trial to report back for the UK courts that granted the right to extradite him. So in this case, according to Malamu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was traveling, we don't know to where. To Africa? To somewhere in Europe? Buhari said he was coming to UK just last week. That he was coming to the UK for 3 weeks medical checkup. Last minute, they cancelled it. And then he stayed back. They said he was coming for routine medical checkup, very important, but they cancelled it. Then, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said he was going to be live. And I think it was last week, either last week, Wednesday or Friday, for some of you who remember this. He said he was going to go live, but he never did. Many IPOB members and Biafrans couldn't believe their eyes when they saw the news today. And that's why I said the emotion is rising. So to where was it going to? We'll find out in the next few days. Was it sold out by his friends who knows about his movement? Because they said, Malamu said, it was intercepted, which means there was no extradition order in place. And if there is one, it must have been intercepted in a country, not Nigeria. But they said they found a passport, according to what Malamu said. They found Nigerian passport issued in Festac Town in 2013 in his possession. In which country? And like I said from the beginning, could this be a case of international kidnapping, a kidnapping of international collaboration, we need to know those countries. We need to know the specific country. Is it in Africa? We don't know yet. But one thing that we should also all agree on tonight is this. Again, this is a case of kidnapping. A case of kidnapping whereby those behind it, they did the job enough that 3 days after, that's what they said. They said on Sunday. But my instinct tells me that this didn't happen on Sunday. This didn't happen 3 days ago. This already happened before then. It must have been held in a particular country. Recently, I have been seeing the collaborative work, enlightenment, and the efforts of the Biafran platforms and the Ambazonia platforms, right? And somehow, could this be a case of somebody who sold him out? I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to take calls tonight, and we're going to come back to continue. Okay? Just a moment.
Python, that's one, Python, that's two. Now Python, that's a three. Unaboli Mary Nnamdi win the war. Python, that's one, Python, that's two. Now Python, that's a three. Unaboli Mary Nnamdi go onyedu IPOB. O Mary Wonendizu Mbiroya Abakare. Mamanda Mora, Unaburi Mary Nnamdi win the war. Python, that's one, Python, that's two. Now Python, that's a three. Unaburi Mary Nnamdi win the war. Python, that's one, Python, that's two. Now Python, that's a three. Unaburi Mary Nnamdi win the war. Python, that's one, Python, that's two. Now Python, that's a three. Unaboli Mary Nnamdi win the war. Python, that's one, Python, that's two. Now Python, that's a three. Unaboli Mary Nnamdi.
There is no point in any party, any part of the, Nigeria right now to celebrate this. This is a sign of great chaos. When he was first kidnapped by this lawless regime, and they held him for weeks before finally admitting that they kidnapped him. And then they said they kidnapped him and they were going to try him for treason. They said he was coming to break up Nigeria with his Biafra radio. They said they brought in broadcasting equipment to come and broadcast about Biafra so that he can bring war. And because of that, and they said, can you produce the equipment of war? Probably when they found that the broadcasting, the Biafra radio is an online broadcasting platform that has its own listeners, even on your main radio, stations in Nigeria there. So they couldn't produce the mast. They couldn't produce the equipment, the mass of they call it the weapons of mass destruction. Then they started hiding him from courts, playing hide and seek, until when they thought it was time to just release him, set him up and kill him and bring an end to this. They did that when the IPOB members were carrying flags, when they were carrying just their phones, when they were everywhere with their placards, when they were everywhere asking for Nigeria to let them go. They might have made you somehow Nigeria might have made you hate them so much, because when they ask you, what exactly is Nnamdi Kanu's offense? If I ask you now, personally, what exactly is Nnamdi Kanu's offense? You probably would tell me that he's insulting you, insulted you, he called Bokwari, Jibrin from Sudani, and the rest of that. And because of that, he's asking to break up Nigeria. He wants to cause war. So a referendum is war because you have retired terrorists, people who were supposed to never, ever have any access to power, now in charge of your power, after they themselves destroyed a democratically elected government. And today, those are the people who are now defining what human rights are to you. And you actually agree with them. A referendum became war. If you ask to have your own country, a conversation around referendum, then you are declaring war. But yes, they did it. They killed them. They have been killing them. I have been screaming. I never thought a day would come again that I'm going to join everybody to start saying they have to release Nnamdi Kanu. They have to free Nnamdi Kanu. I know many of you don't believe that it's him yet until you probably see him in a video. I understand. I actually want to agree that maybe this is just a bad dream. But you know what? It is not a dream. Okay? It is bigger than just a dream. Something more. As everything looks so dark right now, yes, you can be emotionally really, really worked up. And that is why you are free to abuse me. Do it. Go on. Enjoy it. Let it out. Tell me I'm this, tell me I'm that, for whatever reason. In fact, suspect me. Make me one of those Yorubas that cannot be trusted. Fine. But don't lose your mind. Don't lose your sense. There's more to that. And let me tell you something, right? There is more from where this comes from. And if you don't pay attention, now that we have the ability to mobilize ourselves, Yorubas, the TVs, the Ijaws, the Biafrans, everybody from everywhere, home and abroad, to come on the streets, show solidarity, show support, please, even if you are really, really angry, don't lose your mind. Because there are people who genuinely are interested in the realization of self-determination that everybody is asking for, because it is the right thing to do. UK knows about that. And UK should personally know that a rogue country like Nigeria, who will never follow the legal way of extraditing, UK will extradite their own citizen to another country if they are accused of any crime. But there are processes for it. Don't lose your mind. There are people who know this. And when you look at those who are indeed involved, many of them are involved because of the injustice that they have seen, they have read about, and they now have the courage to talk about, even though they are not Biafrans. Don't lose your mind. Yeah, blame it on me for today. Blame it on me on all the time. I have been there. When my friend says, I have been listening to Maiyegun for these years, that years, and some of you think it's actually something that came so cheap. Yes, I remember the time when this first happened. But never, never in my wildest dream did I ever think this will ever happen again. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be in custody of Bokwari, DSS, Malamu. Just like Malamu is flexing, is the one who came to announce it because that thing is so special to them. How is Opus Odinjo going to feel now? How is Devu Mayi going to feel now? The people who have first stood back and watched their youth killed on the streets, in their homes, like common criminals, simply because they identify as IPOB. The elders, the leaders, the governors, the lawmakers, all of them, politicians and the rest of them. Watch how they react to this now. And then you see the bigger picture. I may not look like somebody you want to listen or hear this from. I know. Yeah, I am now a suspect. Fine. This is your first time of watching Maiyegun's Diary Politico. Who is this Yoruba guy trying to make sense? That's now so then they do. Yoruba people, you can't trust. I know, I've been there. It's such a shame. It's sad, demoralizing enough for me to think we ever found ourselves again in this level after so much gain for the past 2 years. Understandings. But I won't be discouraged. Blame it on me. But I want you to know that there is something bigger. Sunday Igboho is out there. This is a big thing. And they will do everything to make all these agitations go away. But can they? That is the question. This is where our own reality set in as Oduduwa Republic campaigners. Now that Nnamdi Kanu is in their custody. Do you know that some of you as you are watching this video, you want this to be like a bad dream? You want to wake up and then Nnamdi Kanu will just go live. Do you think I don't want to be like that? Do you really think I don't want to be like that? Do you know how many of us who are actually not Biafrans who receive this news with so much shock, and some people still don't get it. They still don't believe it's real. I want to wake up. But he said it. He said, when he returns, we don't know how he was meant to return. We didn't know maybe this is it. We don't know what next is coming. But don't join them in withdrawing that difference you have made by agreeing that those who disagreed with you yesterday and agreed with you today, and they believe in what you believe in, and they have seen you as partners in this journey. Don't lose that. I know some Yorubas will be posting a lot of stuffs. They have always been like that. But lately, we have done so well to spread the awareness peacefully, asking for peaceful resolution of a referendum where people will be involved and people can decide where they want to be. That is not a declaration of war. But let me tell you something. If you, after watching this broadcast today, and in your mind, you still join them to think, blaming the Yorubas, all of us, for what is going on, is the best way to resolve this. It's just going to make it worse. Oh, I don't want us to go back to that again. But I will hold on now, and I'll open the line because you are so many that would likely want to, join in tonight. And this is me. Number one, I don't believe that they were able to, I don't believe that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was arrested from the UK. I believe, with what Malamu said, I believe that he was intercepted after some people closer to him revealed his travel itinerary and all of that. I have a caller. Hello.
Hello, Maiyegun. Good evening.
Hello, my dear sister. Good evening. Sorry.
Yeah, it's in the line. It's okay.
Sorry, your name, please.
Chichi on the line.
Oh, Chichi. How are you?
Yes, I'm very well. And how are you?
I'm very well. Thanks for asking. So, Chichi, we are going to do it chap tonight because it's going to really, really be busy, right? Please.
I know,
it will be 2 minutes. You're live.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good evening to everyone here.
Good evening.
And I just want to use this opportunity to say to everyone, there is nothing to be worried about. My leader, my brother, said he was going to come back. It doesn't matter how he came back. The important thing is that he is back. He said when he comes, he will come with hell. And there are so many happening that we can only guess and assume. Did it happen like this? Did it happen like that? But the truth of the matter that everybody should know, Nigerian military did not apprehend him. He came back with some dignity. You guys should just wait until the first meeting. A lot will be happening. And for the Biafrans, I will say congratulations. There's nothing to be afraid of. Seriously. I'm only giving a little scope out, which I'm not supposed to. But I want people to have their mind to relax. And this is the time to know those that really want freedom. This is the time to know those who are determined to get what they are looking for.
Thank you, Chichi.
If you're a freedom fighter, this is the time to stand out.
Thanks so much. Let me take another call.
To everybody.
Okay, Chichi. Yeah, that's a good one. From Chichi. I have another caller. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening. Your name?
Hello, good evening. This is Daniel.
Daniel.
This is Daniel calling.
Daniel, where are you calling from?
Yeah. I'm calling from Ghana.
Great. Now you are live, please. 2 minutes.
Oyedu IPOB, Maiyegun.
It was.
Please, sorry, go on, please.
I saw the news this evening. It was heartbreaking, but at the same time, do you want to tell me Nnamdi Kanu does not go around with security guards or something? What about if actually he wanted this to happen?
I'm thinking that too.
This is an ideology. Hello,
yeah, I can hear you. Please, go on.
So, this is an ideology. Even if you say you are holding Nnamdi Kanu and you are placing him on arrest and everything, and you are giving him a count charge for the label, you are labeling him the atrocities he committed. This don't solve anything. You're only awakening more issues because Nnamdi Kanu has been always going, disclosing his whereabouts. Anywhere he is, he always lets the media know and everything. Let's come to think of it on a rough sketch. Do you really want to tell me he's moving around without a bodyguard? Why now? Why will he move? Can he just be kidnapped like that? Even if one of his people sold him out, will it affect all the security personnel guiding him? So let's just be critical with the thinking like, fine. This is everybody's rejoicing now because I think on social media everybody's commenting, yes, they have gotten him and all that thing. Okay, to what point? This guy is very, very smart. He has always been ahead of the game.
And that is why I said, that's why I said the looming chaos. There is more to this, but we'll find out. Daniel, thank you very much. Okay, let me take another call.
Exactly. Thank you.
So that's Daniel there from Germany. So I have another caller. Hello there.
Hello, my brother.
Yes, sir. Your name, sir?
My name is Oluwatayo. I'm calling from France.
Oluwatayo from France. You have 2 minutes as well, sir. You're live.
Yes, this is my first time. This is my first time calling you, but I'll be watching your program for a long time.
Thank you.
And I really enjoy your program, and I see some intellectual things in what you are saying.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know what, my brother. Sherry, Nigeria, also English.
Okay.
You know one thing about that country. For Nigeria to break, we have to go through war. I'm sorry for that statement, but we have to go through war. That country is not easy to break like that.
I know.
The people that surround us, they will not allow that country to break. Is this issue of Nnamdi that happened 2 days ago, I think yesterday or the first day? The people that surround us know about these things. UK, all these people, they will never give us a referendum. I know you talk about referendum every time, sign paper, sign this. I just finished with Koiki just now, Koiki Media. Just finished on here. I'm telling you, I told the same thing to Koiki. You understand me? The country, that Zoo Republic, these people that surround us, they will never allow us to go. I'm telling you, we are in the bandage of these people. I'm spending at least a decade now, 1 decade now in France. We are using their indefinite period, and we are seeing what they are using our eyes to see. I'm going for Juari, I'm looking them in it. One of the any powerful nationality or something. But we are seeing the way they are treating us because we are not their citizens. You understand me? They will not allow us to go. We will go through that war. We will fight. That's just it.
Thank you so much.
You know, Nnamdi is using the passport of the British House, I think.
Yeah, he has British passport, and they said,
yes, but he's not their citizen. Second citizen, Lojek is share more direct. So by hand over so Nigeria. Yes, you just have to believe me for that. We are living in Western world. We know all these things. Yes, so we am a journey, but now it's good. The battle has just is good now.
Thank you
because
so much.
Now I know the IPOB, they will not see what is happening now to their leader. So now, they put fuel for life now. They put this through. Yes. So it's good. It's good that the way they took that guy back to Nigeria. It's good now. You will see what will happen in the next 2-3 months in that Zoo Republic.
Thank you, Baba.
It's good.
Let me take another call. That's a very good one there from
Maiyegun.
Hello, sir.
Thank you. How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
Good. I'm calling you from New Zealand. Look at my stake. My stake is complex. My stake might be different from every other person's stake.
Please.
Are you hearing me?
I am with you. You have your own 2 minutes too. Please, go on.
Good. So one of my own stake is this. I want all the Biafrans, I want to encourage them. I personally am from Middle Belt. I'm from Benue State.
Okay.
I want all the Biafrans to right from now put a very close watch on all the governors and all the political leaders. Example, Ngige. Why would you look at this in this direction? Not quite long when they place a bounty on Nnamdi Kanu. So now, if you look at that bounty and look at this what happened now, what is the time frame? Look at Ngige coming up again, saying that the president is ready to talk. If Ngige that said that thing, it is not from the presidency, it is not from the president. That was Ngige's talk. So I am pointing fingers on number one, on the governors of the eastern states, number two, on Ngige, and the talk that need to come, the talk that they were planning that the president is ready because I saw it over the paper. Then I look also at the bounty that was placed on Nnamdi Kanu. Not quite long. So it's like all these plans were made while this one now has materialized. Then again, another thing that I want you to have a very close watch is this.
Yeah.
They said Nnamdi Kanu is now in Nigeria under DSS. Let the Biafrans be very careful so that they do not produce a clown. Let them not go and kill Nnamdi now, and they produce another mask-wearing person that looks like Nnamdi Kanu who will never make a speech. They will present the person in the court. People will think it's Nnamdi Kanu. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
So you will think that, yes, Nnamdi Kanu has come to court. Nnamdi Kanu that will be speechless because the thing has started today. They did not show us the face of the person that they brought to court. They said the person went through the backyard. So tomorrow now, they will come up to show us Nnamdi Kanu that will not talk, that will only wave hand. That will be a clone. So let their friends have an eye on that point, on that angle. You understand?
I'm with you.
Then the next point I want to make is Nnamdi Kanu now on DSS detention. What will he be eating? Don't be careful because these people, they are into voodoo. Who know what they will be giving him? At the end of the day, Nnamdi Kanu will come out now. Maybe he will be having mental problems, or maybe he will come out and now he will no longer talk about Biafra again because they apply voodoo. Fulani apply voodoo. So there are so many things that we will have a very close watch. People say, don't worry, nothing is going to happen. Let us have a very close eye on all these points that I've mentioned. Number one is, let us make sure that Nnamdi Kanu that they will produce in the court is Nnamdi Kanu that will talk. Let us hear him say something. Let it not be a clone Nnamdi Kanu. Number two is that a very close watch should be placed on all the 5 governors and all the political leaders. Example, Ngige, who told us that the presidency is ready to talk with the Easterners. It was not a message from the presidency, it was a message from Ngige. It was not a message from the president. You know, we have the president, we have the presidency.
Thank you so much for
those
this
are
information.
My points that I want you to have a look at.
God bless you. It's already on record and everybody is listening. Thank you very much. Let me take another call. Hello there.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
My brother.
Yes, sir. Your name?
This is Osita.
Osita, how are you tonight?
I'm fine.
Really, maybe I shouldn't even be asking how are you. I'm not fine. So yeah, go on.
I'm fine. Yeah, I don't want to start painting words right now. We are at the ball point right now. The dance has just begun. I want people to understand something, that this is not a child's play. I tell it to wherever I go to, I speak to people. Let nobody be heartbroken, because this is what our generation signed up for, not just Nnamdi Kanu. It is what our generation signed up for. We can't be broken by whatever. Nnamdi Kanu is just one man in the midst of millions of people who are fighting for their rights. That is something I want people to understand.
Thanks, Osita.
We will have detractors. We will have detractors. We will have adversaries. We will have backbiters. Be it the governor, be it the minister, be it anybody. We will have the shortcomings, which are what we are seeing. But the message we are preaching to the world is not a message of only yesterday or today, but it's a message we will shape our future. I want people to understand one thing. Whether he was coming back to Nigeria or whether he was traveling out to somewhere, I want people to understand that this is the act of God, that he has to be in Nigeria. And I know by the special grace of Almighty God, who is not a God of injustice, but justice. God will always hear our cry, our voice.
Absolutely. Thank you, Osita. Let's manage the time tonight. You are very welcome. And thanks for joining me tonight again, by the way. You have a good one.
Yeah.
I have another call. Hello.
Hello, Maiyegun General.
Yes, sir. Your name?
Yeah, good evening. I'm calling, Murphy from Paris.
Murphy, sir. You're live.
Yeah. It's quite unfortunate that this government, they don't know what they are doing. It's like they are just looking for problems from every side. They've not finished with Boko Haram. They've not finished with what is happening in the whole of northern region. They are now trying to put the problem now on the southeast. We know Nnamdi Kanu is not in the country. We know what is happening in the southeast. Now you are arresting this guy. You are bringing this guy over. It's going to spoil a lot of people to just say, okay, it's enough. Later, if you want to die, let me die once. And it's going to cause a lot of catastrophe. I know they brought this guy because he has a British passport. They are making use of Interpol. And when they talk of Interpol, whether you like it or not, the country will have to hand over that citizen. As long as it's Interpol. No, it's normal for what they did. But those people advising them, they don't know what they are doing. I think that's the more reason why Buhari postponed his visit that was supposed to come to London. He postponed it because he knows
imagine if he's in London. You know, he was supposed to spend 3 weeks, right? Imagine if he's in London now. And Nnamdi Kanu is arrested. They will have to hurry him out of London, you know.
Out of London. That's what he did. He knows what he's doing. That's why he changed. Because if he's in London, I know they will burn that house down. People will attack the place. Even the government will say, oh, sorry, you can't bring your problem to our country. It's better you go somewhere else for us to have peace. But one thing I know is it won't go long. They are just buying time. And I just want to know that the Yoruba nation, we should just be careful. Saturday, I feel to try something foolish. They may try to arrest Sunday Igboho or try to cause catastrophe by killing or shooting anyhow. Wanted, they will kill people and they said he's the one that killed people that caused the death. We just need to be very wise. Unfortunately, we have this Tinubu of a guy. And then the Sanwo-Olu that is spending our taxpayers' money to buy guns and buy cars, buy everything for the police that are not effective. They've not been able to do anything. And now they are going to go after Sunday Igboho and the rest. That people should just be very careful. They are going to play something fast on them on come Saturday.
Because I didn't see this coming. I have to admit, it's Murphy. But thank you very much, Baba, for contributing tonight again. Okay. Let me take another one again. I have a lot of people who wants to call in, so we'll be going short and short as well. Okay. Good evening.
Good evening, Maiyegun.
Good evening, sir. Your name?
Same guy. Dot in a circle.
Dot in a circle. You are on. I'm glad to see you again today, by the way. Look at this. Nobody saw this coming.
Okay, like when I saw this news on YouTube, the first thing I pasted was, where is your proof? I couldn't believe it. That's what I thought there. Where is your proof? And I saw that this was real. I was like, oh God. Anyway, I know that this happened for a reason, and I know that we're getting to this, and we're about to win. We're about to win our freedom. Just that it's not going to come easy, and it's going to be bloody. Because Nigerians are taking the wrong step by abducting this man, because I know they abducted him. Yeah? Then, so, like, taking this man like this to Nigeria, and showing it off, and I believe this made their day. It made their day proper. This man is not the biggest problem. They are all partying. They pop champagne now. They rejoice, but that is not their biggest problem. The biggest problem is now coming. The biggest problem is coming, and I can assure that to them. And Buhari, my message to Buhari be say, if they born him well, may he come London again. If they no born him well, make he come London again, no we see him. Unless say he carry the whole Nigeria may come here. Okay, make him come London again. No we see what thing go happen. Because so you see that thing that you say, dot in a circle, we call the Igbos, that very message is deep. I believe nobody knows that code, but that
it's
code
a military
is really
code,
deep.
my brother. They use it in the military language. They'll say, you see, this dot is to the east, is to the west, or to the north of, or is at the center of the circle. So we just wipe it out. Like they will say, circle them up, right, and close them in.
Yeah, they have circled us. They have circled us. They believe they can wipe us out.
But
anyway,
can they?
But what really annoys me, like I was fuming. I won't burst when I was listening to Hope Ozodinjo or Hope Ozodin, whichever one they call him, where the guy they praise Buhari upon everything with Buhari they do. This guy was busy praising Buhari.
He
say Buhari, if you point here say light good day, light good day. Chai, I won't die. Like make thunder and Amado will kill all your kinsmen for that way you talk. Kill you, Joy. That man that looks like overgrown premature baby was talking like that.
It's unfortunate.
The praise Buhari. Anyway, my brother, let me
thank you, Baba. Let me take another one. So it's it's a long night, and I will try and take as many calls as possible tonight. So I have another caller. Hello. I don't know if this is from Nigeria, but it is currently not connecting. Can you hear me? Unfortunately not. So I'll take this. Hello.
Maiyegun.
Yes, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening to you. Your name, sir?
This is Prince calling from Canada.
Prince, it's good to hear from you again. How are you?
I'm fine.
You are live. You meet us on this tonight.
I've been looking into the news all morning and have been thinking, is this news real? But like the last caller said, my worry is not about Nnamdi Kanu right now. My worry is about the people of Nigeria, because whatever is going to happen to Nnamdi Kanu, like someone would say, everybody go to breakfast.
That's right.
There is enough injustice to go around.
That's right.
I was watching immediately. Ore was leaving the court. He heard the news. He had to run back to court and everything. And right now, the government is just jubilating. I saw the way Malami, the expression on his face.
Yeah, gesticulating.
The body language. I just have to say, they had better ensure that man gets justice. Because if not, the problem that is about to fall on Nigeria is just about to start. And I bet you, if that guy does not get justice, if they try to do it the same way they did it today, bringing him into the courts,
covering his head.
No journalist was allowed. He was wounded in. Well, it is up to the government to.
Thank you.
Yes, I tell you. I just wish that country to pay. Honestly.
If they wish them, we have to wish them what they wish the country, because it doesn't mean like these guys are actually like in any way in the same world with us.
Because of all the problems in the country, that is their main concern. That is what they can jubilate on. Ghana today launched a factory. Toyota launched a factory in Ghana today where they will be producing Toyota and exporting to Nigeria.
Thank you so much, Prince. I'll take another one, okay? You have a good one. Hello there. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Maiyegun. Good evening, brother.
Yima, how are you?
Yeah. Oh, boy. I did, my brother. I'm laughing because... oh God, we think they come from Nigeria. Nothing. Oh God. I saw the news this morning when I woke up. First thing I saw the news, you know what I did? I just put my phone down and I went back to sleep again. Because I pity them. You pick up a person like Nnamdi Kanu, you kidnap him, let me use the right word. You kidnap a person like Nnamdi Kanu and you expect peace to reign. Having the Nigerian government learned how Boko Haram emerged, it was the same tactics that they are doing to Nnamdi Kanu. It's the same tactics they did to that Abubakar something of Boko Haram. He was first shouting peacefully and saying what he wanted. They killed him on the streets of Kano. Then Boko Haram metastasized into this military thing that they are doing. Let anything happen to Nnamdi Kanu. What they will see in that country. Maybe they are laughing now. They are mojo. They work very well now. They are raising everywhere. They are shouting. And he has been picked up. He has been picked up. There is fire. And I mean fire coming for that country. Mark my word, in the next three months. In the next 3 months, if Nigeria not catch fire, my name will be Yima. Thank you, Maiyegun.
Yima, Baba. Thank you so much for another one day, okay? How's the wee one, the little one?
Oh, he's growing. He doesn't outgrow in clothes.
Bless you. Anyway, it's the summer, so you spend more time outdoors. So book some holiday, please.
I will. Thanks, man.
Nice one, Baba. So I have another caller again. Hello there.
Hello, boss.
Hello, sir. Your name?
Baba, this is Morento.
Morento. You are live, please.
Baba, Baba, man, this news, man, it whipped me like Toto. You know,
like it's a shocking one that nobody saw coming. That's why some of us are pretty much trying to see if we can wake up from it. Like maybe it's something I don't get it. It's a shocker.
You know, I believed it when I saw it on Chauvet's wall and all that, you know. But bad as bad. from tomorrow, we'll know how it's going now. You understand now? From tomorrow, we'll get to know a lot of things. Because right now, we didn't know how it happened. And from my own perspective, I think if truly they picked him, I don't believe they picked him in UK. But I think somebody gave them hand. I mean, somebody close to Nnamdi Kanu that knows his movement told them about his movement. You understand? It's just like that guy in Rwanda that they are prosecuting right now.
The Kagame treatment. God bless you. I wanted to talk about it earlier.
Exactly. It was somebody that told the Rwandan government that guy was going to Burundi. I don't know, because I used to listen to BBC Worldwide. And they said, I think the guy was going to somewhere else, and he was going to Burundi actually, but he met himself in Rwanda. So I believe it is somebody very close to Nnamdi Kanu that might have done this. But everything I believe is that time will tell. That is number one. Then number two is that the movement is an ideology. They cannot kill that ideology. That is just the thing. Nnamdi Kanu is just a face. It's just like Moses, according to the Bible, Moses led them out of Egypt, but he didn't let them into Israel itself. He only saw Israel from afar, from a mountain, according to the Bible. But it was Jacob and Caleb that led them to the promised land. So sometimes things like this happen, you understand. What I'm just going to say is that the Afghans, they should just keep their head up. They shouldn't feel like all is lost. You understand?
That's right.
This is the best time to stand right. Buhari and his followers and all the Buharideens and all the Babatokpe entities, now they are celebrating, because I can see on Facebook many of them are saying, they've arrested Nnamdi Kanu, they are celebrating, they are doing this. Even some of them are saying Sunday Igboho is next. I'm just laughing at them. All of them, according to that Ogogo movie, when you say that breakfast, everybody go chop am. You don't understand. When the people enter their body, they go know how far. Make them still celebrate now. You don't understand.
Thank you so much.
Baba, we'll keep our fingers crossed, man.
We are on it. I mean, I'm actually free for another 1 week anyway. So this is what we are going to do to ensure that the gain made so far, we don't lose them in the next couple of days, because man, the next hour, next day, next week, next month are very crucial now with what just happened. But thank you, Baba. Okay, and I love this.
All right, Baba. One love, man.
Bugwala ma je breakfast. Asikoto ni kanu kuma je tie ototoni. Summa billah.
Hello there. Hello, can you hear me? Okay, I think I lost that. So I'm going to get another one. Sorry, I thought I was holding you on earlier. So, hello.
How are you, Maiyegun?
I'm very not fine. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm Paul. My name is Paul.
Paul.
And I'm actually calling from, I'm in Nigeria right now, but I live in New Jersey. How are you,
New Jersey. Baba, I'm fine. How is Nigeria so far?
Yeah.
You've been there for how long?
Oh, good. Yeah. I've just came here like 2 weeks, and I'm going to be returning very soon. It's actually a very sad one today, and to see that this is what is going on in our country. That we have a war in the north going on, and Gumi is going around hating and abating those people. Nobody find a way to arrest the leader of Boko Haram, but they were going for Nnamdi Kanu, who has done nothing wrong. This is to tell us, if there's any Yoruba person or any person from the East staying somewhere and supporting these people, is a foolish human being. And it's so stupid. They are very stupid. You see what the northern people are doing? That we can never live together. There's no way we can survive together with these people, because they've been so biased from the beginning. There's no way. Even if we have a Yoruba president today, there's no way we can do it. There's no way, because they make up the population of the house. There's no way we can survive it. So the best way is everybody to go his own separate way. And I just want to say this again, that Nnamdi Kanu did not come to Nigeria. Nnamdi Kanu was not extradited from UK, Nnamdi was taken from Kenyan airport. I'm telling you from a real source.
Right.
You understand? And that is just the truth. He was taken, it was the Kenyan people that sold him out. And they gave him to the federal government of Nigeria. And that's just the truth. And we're going to get to the bottom of this. They got him. And there is nothing they can do with him. They will not kill him. We are here. Nothing will happen to Nnamdi Kanu.
I hope so, man. Thank you so much.
We have a we have a big problem of Nigeria, which is Boko Haram and all those Fulani men that are killing people. That is the problem of this country, and they should just address that, not Nnamdi Kanu.
That's right.
If they address that, Nnamdi Kanu will not be saying that they want the Biafra to go.
That's true.
If Nigeria is peaceful, nobody wants to go. Thank you, Maiyegun, for all you've been doing.
Thank you.
I love you so much, brother.
I love you too. Yeah. Stay safe, man. All right. And safe return too. Have a good one.
Yeah, thank you. And you too, bye.
So I love that. People know and more information will come out. I have heard that of the Kenya part now. We're going to learn more from tomorrow. Hello there. Your name?
Hello, Maiyegun.
Yes, sir.
It's Ahmed from United States.
Ahmed.
How are you doing?
I'm not too well, but I'm here. How are you?
I'm not either. Like, it's just, I don't know. When I seen this news in the morning, I was like, what the hell is going on? But you know, I always believe in that man. I believe he has his own game plan. The animals, the idiots, the criminals in Nigeria, they are there. All of them are jubilating. Oh, like they are feeling like like we are the champions. They don't know that they are falling for it. Oh my shock, seriously, go shock all of them. Because Nnamdi Kanu, me, I believe that man. Just normal, I believe him say he get his own game plan. Like he's been saying it when I listen to his program. He will go. I'm going back. It's not as if he ran away and he's going back. He knows what he's fighting for. And he knows he cannot be abroad and keep fighting. He can do both, but the main thing is going back home. And I believe he has landed. So let them wait for it. Everybody that will be out jubilating, saying, yes, look at you, all these people, he has landed in the zoo, this, that. I just kept laughing like, you people are animals. Is the can even your problem? Gumi is all there, out there, saying IPOB is better.
The ISWAP, the ISIS, all of them, they just did a collaboration recently to form one union against Nigeria to
exposing them to wildlife. You now sit down there, Nnamdi Kanu is your problem. People must be bad.
No big
Thank
you so much. Thank you so much, Baba. Let me take another one. Right. We are monitoring. That one thing is something that even your criminal leaders know that nothing must happen to him. That is not going to be a good thing. Okay, hello there.
Hello?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, good evening. Okay, let me lower the radio. Can you hear me?
I can hear you clearly. Can you? I can hear you, but can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Lovely.
I can hear you now. I didn't even know you've answered. My name is Mazi. I called you the other day from Germany.
Yes.
I come from Germany.
How are you?
We all got I'm fine. I'm just sad about the whole scenario that played out today. I was just having an afternoon nap after taking my medication, but I wasn't feeling fine. A friend called me and told me about what happened. I actually doubted him. I told him he should stop joking. I wanted to shout at him, but I tried to go on Twitter.
Again.
Yes. I just went on Twitter to confirm the information, and I was shocked. And since then, I've not been myself. And I just wanted to make some points. You know, everything that I've been playing out lately
it's all pointing to one direction. Like doing the Buhari twice gave recorded broadcast. He didn't give all this while recorded broadcast. Any broadcast, he just gave recorded broadcast. Then there were so many military personnel pushed to the east. In fact, the whole eastern states are entirely militarized. So I think they knew all along that they had a plan. They were hatching the plan. So they just wanted to put all things in place. And the other day, the Northerners just came out and placed the bounty on Nnamdi Kanu. Then you've been here the other day again, they came and said that they should allow Biafra. So everything was cooked up. And Buhari also cancelled his trip. You know, I believe all these things have been mapped out. They planned it, but if I know they listen to your program, they have spies that listen to your programs. So I want to clarify something. I think I'm talking to them directly.
A lot of us are listening to you, MacD.
Yes. So if anything happens to him, which we doubt that they are not crazy to do that, because this was how the Boko Haram started, and people are just the IPOB is a peaceful organization, as always. You understand, but they've now turned them. They want to turn them to militants, and you know these guys have the finance, they have intelligence, and they have the numbers, but these guys are underestimating what is going on. They think dealing with the Eastern governors will give them an upper hand, but they will be taken unawares. I'm just talking to them directly now. If they know the best, they should just give him a fair trial and make sure that justice prevails, so that people will heave a sigh of relief. Otherwise, this will gather momentum. Even there are some of my friends who are not members of IPOB who are feeling very bad about the whole thing. I'm not a member of IPOB, but I felt very, very pained because I like him, I like listening to him, and I know that he's a freedom fighter. So someone like me, if I have the opportunity to do anything, you understand, to help the cause, I will. So likewise, many
people like you who are also going to become sympathetic. Exactly. Thank you so much, MacD. Let me take another call. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
So I have a caller. Let's hope this connect. Hello there.
Hello, Maiyegun. Nice. Thank you for taking my call.
Oh, thank you very much for even calling in. Your name?
Well, I have adopted a name, and that is...
Please use that, your adopted name. Just something to call you.
Yes, it is, okay, Odubia. That is Oduduwa and Biafra.
Odubia.
Yes, Odubia. That is, yes.
I'll call you that. Please, go on.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. You see, I just, first of all, I really want to appreciate what you're doing.
Thank you.
You are doing a fantastic job.
Thank you.
You see, my heart is really broken this evening. Honestly, this is the first time I'm seeing you so upset. In fact, I've never seen you like this before.
I know. I'm trying to hold it back.
Yeah, you are visibly upset, about what is going on. The new development now concerning Kanu. So we all are, okay?
That's right.
Well, I just hope that, this new development will achieve, is a stride towards achieving the end, game result, which is for Biafra to be actualized. What Chichi said was right, and I want to believe that all is well. Okay, I do not believe that somebody like Nnamdi Kanu will sheepishly allow himself to be apprehended like a fowl. Yes. So I'm very sure that there is not what is happening now. You said something. You said that it's possible that people who are close to him sold him out. Okay, that is very, very possible. I just hope that the southern or eastern governors are happy now.
They are.
And I want to also believe, yes, and I want to also believe that, you see, sometimes people are threatened, so that they're not able to say what they really want to say or take the kind of action that they want to take, okay? People like Autumn, the governor of Benue State, put his own life on the line for his people and for what he believes in and for the truth, okay? You see, our leaders, our governors, they want to eat their cake and have it. You say you want to lead the people. You want to provide security for them. But when all is rosy, you are enjoying. But when the chips are down, for you to now actually come out to defend your people, that is when people will become, start, presenting your cowardly attitude.
Exactly. The character.
That is what is going on. You see, that is what is going on now. I want to also mention something. Please. You see, all these religious leaders, I always use Adeboye as an example, a case study for others. So they are all like that. If somebody like Adeboye is not able to come out at his age, to for once come out and say the truth and die, then we are in trouble.
The big one.
And I always tell people, and I've been telling people that, look, if you want true freedom, blood must be shed. There's no two ways about it.
Thank you so
blood
much.
Has to be shed.
Thank
yes.
you so much.
Yes. I really want to appreciate you. You are doing a fantastic job. Thank you, but please try and calm down, okay?
I'll try.
Calm down and smile, because I know that most of the time when you pick calls, you will smile. But this evening,
but you just put a smile on my face. I hope that will be my face. Thank you.
Yes,
you have
please.
A good evening, okay?
My regards to your family. All right. Have a lovely night.
And yours too, yeah. Thank you very much, ma. You have a good
evening. Bye. Good night.
So that's a good one from a very observant sister there. A good one. I wish I could be smiling, but hello.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Hello, sir.
Good afternoon. This is Dakpo from Boston.
Dakpo from Boston. Sir, you are live. So deep.
Thank you very much. You see, the issue that we have in Nigeria right now is a very, very serious issue. I'm sure that the federal government, you see, after Nnamdi Kanu gave the order, that people should sit at home on the Biafra Day, he sent a very strong signal to the government and to Nigeria as a whole, and even to me as an individual, because then I knew that this man has a very, very strong backing as far as the people in the East. You see, my dad is from Ogun State and my mom is from Rivers State. Ogoni, to be precise. And Ogoni is a very important place when it comes to the struggle of, Port Harcourt. If you know the history of the oil and everything that has happened.
I do.
You see, what has happened today, I don't really have much to say, but what has happened today is very significant.
It is.
Let us as a people watch and let us as a people pray. But Nigeria is heading towards really, really, really tough times. It is clear as day. And if you cannot see it by this time, then you either are blind or you choose not to.
Or you are biased or living in denial.
Oh, exactly. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Very welcome, Dakpo. It's a pleasure talking to you, okay? You have a good evening, okay? Thank you.
You as well.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I have another caller. Hello there.
Hello.
Oh, why did I? I'm so sorry that just stopped.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Maiyegun.
Hi there. Your name?
How you doing?
I'm very well.
This is Cynthia, calling from New York.
Cynthia, did you say?
Ejiwa.
Oh, Ejiwa. Why do you always get that? Why do I always get that wrong from the start? Now, Ejiwa, you are live. It's good to hear from you again, by the way. It's actually good to hear from you.
Oh my God, the 4 days it is today. There is something I want to say real briefly. Before I got up, because I have therapy to go to this evening. So I just got up. I was sleeping a little bit because I had an accident.
Oh, bless you. How are you?
I have a fractured bone. Yeah, I have a fractured bone. So I have a surgery, many surgeries happening. So, but I'm just being strong, keep praying. And today, I was getting ready for the therapy. I just fell asleep. And then I saw the police, Interpol, arresting an only son in that dream. The only son was light, and it was Nnamdi Kanu's younger version. My dreams happened anyway. And then I saw the British having their royal umbrella, and they were happy. So, but it did not stop Biafrans from marching on in that dream. And we all sat together and we said, they arrested the only son, but we are still moving. They think they have defeated us, but no. So I want to tell every Biafran everywhere in the whole world that this is a precedent to our freedom. It is God's design. It is not by men. I see things concerning even me before the pastor I saw it. And that is the will of God. And when it happens like this, next step is freedom. But it will take a minute, but it must happen. Britain and Nigeria are in cohort. Britain knows that they are losing grip, and they have to betray their own of allegiance to their country. Someone who never committed a crime in Britain, and Britain gave it. America won't do that. That's why I'm proudly American. America will not do that. My dad wanted to build us up in London. We all are Biafrans. We all know decided. I said no. We have to. No. We have to be America. My dad moved to citizenship and fight every office. We all left London. I have because I know British are not good. But what I want to tell us the whole Biafrans and the Duduas is to know that there will be a president for the freedom. It is not sweet, but it must come and we will be free. Even if it takes us now to 100 years more, we will get it, but I'm sure it's not going to last 10 more years. We will be free.
Thank you so much, Ejiwa.
Biafra or Dudua. Every of my friends know that's the nickname I gave us. We are going to.
Thank you. Thank you, Ejiwa. And I will be asking you every time I have the opportunity of talking to you. And I hope the next time I talk to you again, you will be out of therapy and possibly back on your feet. Okay. So thank you for calling in, finding time. Ejiwa, you have a good one, okay?
Thank you.
And good luck.
God bless you.
And you too.
Love you all.
I love you too. Thank you so much there. So I have another caller. Hello there.
Yes. Good morning, Mr. Maiyegun General.
Good morning, sir. Your name?
My name is Oji. I'm calling from New Delhi, India.
You are calling from New Delhi. Yes. Now you are live, sir. Morning in New Delhi, I say.
Thank you so much.
Please.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, you can go ahead, please. Yeah, sorry for that, please.
No problem. Thank you. You see, somehow I'm having a mixed reaction here. And the mixed reaction I'm having is that the Nigerian government think that the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu, or probably they are using the method, one of these methods in the 48 laws of powers, which says strike the shepherd and the sheep will scatter. And I want them to understand that it is too late for them. They should have done this long time ago. IPOB, the indigenous people of Biafra, they already established a structure. Hello?
I'm with you, please, continue.
So the IPOB, they already have an established structure. And definitely this structure is going to last for a very long time if Biafra did not even come as soon as we expected. They can do whatever thing they like. Nnamdi Kanu is just one Nnamdi Kanu out of millions of Nnamdi Kanu who are going to arise even if we look for Nnamdi Kanu tomorrow and we do not see. So definitely the struggle has just been upgraded to another level and no one should panic. He has always been a courageous leader.
I love that.
And on his courage and confidence, we stand. And there is nothing that will stop the Biafra that these Fulani Janjaweeds think that it will not come. He always says that if Biafra do, it is better for all of us to die than Biafra not to come. And on that we stand. Biafra will definitely come. It is just another level of the struggle that we have just gotten into. Thank you very much for the opportunity you're giving to all of us.
Thank you so much for calling in as well. I agree with you. It's going to be another stage, a stage that I don't think Nigeria is prepared for. But whether they are or not, we'll find out in days to come. Thank you so much, my brother. Let me take another call. Hello.
Hey, Maiyegun.
Yes, sir, Baba.
JJ.
JJ. You made it tonight.
You know, I don't try. Let me be brief. Let me make it quick. You know, last week I told you, is it last week or 3 days ago? I told you.
Just a few days ago.
The plan. Yeah, about the plan that they will soon be arresting some journalists, not to talk about agitation and all those stuff.
You said it.
I thought
remember.
they forgot about it. As for Nnamdi Kanu, let me go to what happened. Last month, Nnamdi Kanu has been in Africa since about 2 or 3 months ago now. He's been on the soil of Africa. He was actually in Ambazonia. He visited Ambazonia. And I know when he was there. If you notice what happened last week, Nigeria army go to border of Cameroon in Taraba. And when they went to Taraba, they were observing something. That time I was sitting there analyzing what is going on. But because there's no news about Nnamdi Kanu in Ambazonia anymore, you know, we just have to, sometimes some analysis might work, some might not work. But seeing the picture today, brother, first I want to tell everybody, they shouldn't believe that Nnamdi Kanu wasn't kidnapped. He was kidnapped. And the guy was drugged on his way body
to take him to Nigeria.
If you look at the picture properly, it's like someone who is in drugs. Where he wear the white something, tracksuit and whatever. So when you look at that picture, it tells you a lot of volume. He was actually being brought to that. Then what will happen now? That part. What will happen now, brother? When Nnamdi Kanu was arrested in 2016 or 15, yes, I called one of my friends then, and I said, that guy they arrested, Nigeria will see hell. The guy was arguing with me. He said, oh, he will be there with Buhari till Buhari finish his time 8 years. I look at him and laugh. What happened next? The guy went from 0 person to most popular man right now on earth. Believe me or not, Nnamdi Kanu is more famous than COVID. Out of him, Oduduwa has come out. You understand? Out of him, Ijoy is preparing. Out of him, even Middlebed is preparing. Arewa, they are not resting. Now, with all the calculation of Fulani, oh my God, there's a post in front of me now on the internet who said Buhari played the last card. Buhari can never land. Nnamdi Kanu set a trap and he fall for it. This is what is just happening. I don't believe they kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu, but the question is, is that easy for Nigeria army to kidnap or any foreign country to kidnap Nnamdi Kanu just like that?
From anywhere, brother, without
I myself have been an immigrant. I have traveled to so many countries. with different parties. You cannot deport no matter the crime. Brother, the country themselves have a law. It's not possible. Whoever knows what I'm saying, we agree with me. It's not possible. Even for the Interpol, before Interpol can just hand over you to any of that country, brother, there's a lot of things that will be
They
involved.
have to process you in that country they are holding you at. Because it's, you know, what is Interpol? What is Interpol? The police in a country you are there. There's no Interpol. These are, you know, if you come to UK, there are UK policemen who are members of Interpol. So, if you go to America, there are American policemen who are members of Interpol. I don't know if America is part of them anyway.
The question now is, people supposed to be cautious. It's like truly Nnamdi Kanu deliberately put himself in the hand of where they can grab him.
You will be the third person to say that. You are the third person to say that tonight. That maybe is the another
because
sector.
I analyze. This is what I'm saying. If the guy is in Ambassador, a neighboring country, Ambassador to Biafra, who is already in Biafra land, you understand me now? It means there's some movement. And there's something, if I was even looking for him to tell him something, what ESL needs to do right now, they're supposed to disappear for a period. If some of them are listening to me, let them disappear for a period. Give yourself 3 to 6 months. Plan properly. The next is let the whole world loose. That's it. I won't say more than that.
Thank
the
you,
rest of the
JJ.
strategy I keep with you.
Yeah, let me take another one, JJ. Thank you so much for being part again tonight. Okay, another call. Hello there. Hello, can you hear me? Oh man. Hello there.
Oh, hi, Maiyegun. It's Julie.
Oh, Julie, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you.
Oh, it's good that you actually made it tonight. I was, we were talking about how we were going to bring you on for the Southern Solidarity Rally. That is slated for London on the 31st of July. And I think the latest development has actually made that pretty much important now. Julie, you have 2 minutes too, please.
Well, 2 things. I wanted to say, this just means that we have to redouble our efforts and work a lot harder. That's the first thing. The second thing is that I've done a petition, and I hope that those based in the UK can sign it. And obviously, if it gets up to 100,000, you know the drill.
Yes.
Then they'll have to ask the question in Parliament.
The Parliament.
So I've popped the link somewhere in your in the chat.
Right.
But I'll try and email you the link as well.
Good.
So those are the 2 things.
Thank you so much, Julie. Another thing at all. Yeah, please.
No, that's it. That's it for now. Everyone heads
I'm
up.
going to bring you on. Yeah, you and I are going to have a session on Maiyegun's Diary this week, okay? So you're going to make, a proper appearance. We're going to talk more about why we have to move.
Great.
I'm going to do that this week, and I'm going to reach out to you as discussed, okay?
Absolutely.
You have a good one. Thank you so much, Julie.
And you. Take care.
You too. So I have another caller. Hello. Oh, hang on. Hello, sir.
Maiyegun Baba.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Thank God I got you at last. This is Ade from Birmingham.
Ade from Birmingham, sir. Well, I'm happy to actually to be speaking to you again. Oh, I think it's been a while. So you are live, sir.
Thanks for remembering. Yeah.
I remember Birmingham is a place where I barely get a lot of calls from, and it's actually you that first spoke about Birmingham to me. So yeah, it's a pleasure hearing from you again, sir.
Quick one. Let me just quickly say this about this ongoing issue of Mazi. I want us to see it. I want Biafran and the rest of the indigenous peoples of Nigeria to see this as it's a battle. What is going on currently between Buhari and his gang against the indigenous people of Nigeria is a war. In a war, there are several battles. So you can win a battle, but you have not won the war. So if it's looking like, yes, he has arrested Kanu, he has captured Kanu, we don't know the details yet.
Yes.
I would personally want to interrogate the issues concerning how he was abducted as events begin to unfold. we will get to know more facts and more details.
Yes.
Because we need to interrogate the security issues concerning him. For me, Nnamdi Kanu is like a head of state. So would there be a security lapse? I don't expect him to go out without having adequate security arrangements. So those will need to be looked at. But more importantly, what I want the people to focus on, let's focus on the goal. Let's not shift our focus. Yeah, Kanu is symbolic, but the ultimate goal, which the Biafrans are after, is what they should keep their eyes on. So the same thing for the rest of us, Oduduwa and other parts of Nigeria. Let's don't take eyes away from the ball. As they have done this, they feel now, so they are in their minds now, they feel they are
really feeling like they are on top of the world. You're right.
Nail on the coffin that this matter is ended. Want to capture Kanu, want to take Kanu away from the street, everything ends, but it shouldn't be. That's why I said the battle. They can win a battle, but they can't win the war.
They can't.
The ultimate war is the liberation of the people of Biafra, the people of Oduduwa from the
shackles of bondage of these people. You are so right, Ade. I've missed you. Thank you so much for calling in today, okay? You have a good evening, okay? Thank you so much. Yeah. That's the brother from Birmingham, and this, hello. Oh, hang on. Hello there, because this is where we're going to be rounding it up, by the way. So, hello.
Hello, Maiyegun General.
Hello, sir.
Hello, His Excellency.
Chooks.
Yeah, it's Chooks from Germany.
Today is a significant day, and you have this free pass. You are my last caller tonight.
Today is not a...
I know it's not a day for banters, but I cannot just let that pass without doing my...
Yeah.
But you have the floor. You have the floor.
First of all, I just wake up and I saw more than 250 missed calls in my phone. Most of them were people from Nigeria, south, where I came from. They were calling me. I said, what is happening? Then I have to quickly call the last caller, and he broke the news to me. I would say. But before then, I was even Tina, and I was beginning worried that for almost, I think the last broadcast of Mr. Nnamdi Kanu was something like 6th of June. I was getting worried. How come for almost 3 weeks we never hear from this guy? So I didn't have a good feeling within me. I don't know why. I said it's on code.
Something
before
must be
then,
wrong.
Yeah, I was, my instinct was keep telling me, I think something is wrong. So I was thinking maybe can it be that he has some health challenges that he will stay 3 weeks, and every day some things are happening in Nigeria, and he didn't broadcast. It was last Friday, I think something like Friday or Thursday, that they say he's coming on air, and people waited, and he was not. He didn't show up.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember too.
Yeah, I was saying something is wrong. Can it be that he had some health challenges? Can it be that? So I was even within me. I was thinking something is. But anyway, it has happened. It has happened. For me, the Nigerian people were rejoicing. But when I look at it, I will just laugh. Are you celebrating that you arrest whom they called fugitive? To start with, he's not a fugitive. You have arrested him before. You grant him bail, and you want to kill him.
You want to kill him.
It's only a tree that you say you're gonna kill that will stand the same place he is
and wait for you.
Yeah, and wait for you. So if you watch Nigerian media, you see people rejoicing, even the northern
It won't be for
coalition.
long. It won't be for long, Chooks.
Yeah.
It won't be for long. They should be worried.
I just said them.
They should be worried.
I just said them there. Yeah, I mean, I am worried. I'm worried because I just see it two ways. If he intentionally give himself for arrest, then something is coming up. Even if it is, if they planned an arrest, then you know it's an international
collaboration stuff.
But, yeah, but it's not going to be all that is. That is not the end of the struggle. I mean, they have to know that there are thousands of Nnamdi Kanu who are even more dangerous than him, but they forgot to know. They thought, you know, the people they're very narrow-minded. I'm not saying that because I believe in the struggle. I'm seeing it on a neutral
Is it not?
ground.
See, the whole struggle is it not because of injustice like this?
Yeah.
Is that not what led to everything like this?
The same injustice, and they're sick.
So how can that then make it go away by doing this? How would that make it go away?
Yeah,
How would the whole thing stop?
Yeah, they're still repeating the same injustice and expecting a different
result.
Outcome. Okay, results. Okay, how many thousands of terrorist people who have killed, raped, killed, and maimed that you have arrested and you set free? And this man, you just I just say one of those Buharideens and all those things that I spoke with. I say, my friend, let us not start going at each other's necks. If you think you people have won today, let's wait. This guy was in Nigeria. You arrested him before, and you granted him bail. And when he came out, you saw that he came out bigger than when you arrested him.
That's true.
So let's just even if they want to do it like Abiola system, let's just see. Let's just see at the end who made a mistake or who won. It's too early. I mean,
I'm with you, Chooks. We are reacting. Yeah, we are reacting to the news, and at the same time, we want to calm everybody down. Like, listen. There's no time in giving room to what do you call it? Any kind of conspiracy theories and all of that. We need ourselves. This is what they want to do. Yeah. If this gives them good sleep tonight, that is in their custody. Now, like my friend told me, Nnamdi Kanu is like a bone that you tie to the neck of a dog. No matter how much the dog loves bones, he cannot eat that bone. It's a bone he can't eat. No matter how much he tries. And if anything happens to him, then you should be worried. All of you, everybody should be worried.
Everybody would be worried. Yeah. It's only one organization that said they received the news with apprehension on this because any right-thinking somebody will know that you don't even know the outcome of it.
You don't.
Who knows? It's too early to celebrate or to be. But I just want to share my brothers from Southeast.
Yes.
I think brothers from South. My brothers from Southwest. My Middle Belt brothers. That is not the end of the road.
In fact, it is the beginning to the real destination. I'm going to say that. This is not the end. It is actually the beginning to an end.
Yeah, so I thank you also for bringing out such a wonderful platform today to discuss about the topic, because there's a lot of news flying everywhere.
I know. There will be a lot more. And that is why my next 1 week will be dedicated in dispelling what I will consider as falsehood to mislead you in order to turn us against one another. And I hope those, my friends who have platforms, Biafra platform, Oduduwa platform, I hope we all be very careful of what we say, because it's so important now.
And then, like when you started, anybody who starts to call our Yoruba brothers that they are traitors or this is just a foolish person. This has nothing to do with even the Igbos, the brothers of Nnamdi Kanu. If you go and look at people who plotted even the the attempted murder, his attempted assassination. It was his own brothers too. There's nothing to do with this thing. These are just what they use to divide us to rule us.
God bless you.
And they will tell us that you won't trust the Yoruba man. In every tribe, there are good people, there are
bad people
traitors,
as well.
there are saboteurs.
Thank you, Chooks. It's a pleasure hearing from you again, okay? And I've never really regretted closing my program with you, by the way. It's just that it's becoming like, Baba, no be juju be that. Why is it always you? Well, it's been a pleasure talking to you.
I don't know.
Thank you so much.
See you next time.
I'm going to be here back tomorrow. If I'm alive, I'll be back tomorrow. And if they want to create me,
I will be there waiting for you.
You see, if you not hear from me tomorrow, Chooks, maybe they don't create me to Nigeria. Una just set me do hashtag free Maiyegun. And anywhere where we end
another Maiyegun,
go there.
if they bring you to Nigeria, another Maiyegun will still rise up.
There are millions. That was fine. Thank you so much, Chooks. You have a good evening.
But we protect. If they bundle you with raise and hashtag,
I don't get
Maiyegun General.
I don't get 4 PK, so I don't fear to die anymore. So, but before I die, at least I will leave that impact. Thanks so much, Chooks. You should have a good evening.
Okay, you have a good one.
Nice one, Baba. So that's where I'm going to draw the curtains. We have spent a lot of time tonight, but this is like the beginning of what to come. We are going to do more to understand what really happened. How did they come by to get Nnamdi Kanu? Like I said, so many people have so many reasons, all right? But what I want you to pay attention to very well is this. There is nothing to be confused about. This is the latest development. It doesn't really change anything about the structures of the Biafran agitation, okay? There are many, many people, but there's something you should please pay attention to. As this happened, this is a new challenge that is different from the last one. This one may be the last one. I mean, the real one that you have all been waiting for. I have no idea, but we'll get to know more as we move on. But as for the Buharideens, the Cyberbarians, know they learn. And it's not your fault. It is actually about how your Nigeria is structured. Okay? I remember one time when I was reading about what is politics and who is a politician. So they said politicians is a business of being in politics. Okay, I mean, sorry. Politics is just being a politician. Then as a politician, your job as a politician in politics is to look for a problem. If there's no problem, you have to create one. Okay? Then you offer yourself that you can solve the problem. In the process of solving that problem you created, you create more. So then you make it more. Then you need time. That's what the job of politicians, I believe that's their job. And that's exactly what they have done now. Referendum is not war. But look at you. Look at you. You're watching this. You are celebrating. You are jubilating. What this will bring is worse than what you have seen so far. And with these guys, they have no means of quenching this fire. Force. The monopoly of it is no longer with the force. The people who think they have the force. But whatever played out, a betrayer, a setup, an information to be picked up, or even a voluntary setup to be picked up by himself, a lot is coming. No one should be jubilating. Rather, pay attention, because you might be caught in the crossfire of what is coming that no one has a clue of. As it is now, Nnamdi Kanu's arrest, Nnamdi Kanu's abduction is actually a game changer to what is next. And at this time, you shouldn't celebrate. You should be worried. Very, very worried. But it's up to you. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. My friends, if this is your first time on Maiyegun's Diary Politico, you can get on, especially on YouTube, okay? You can give me that thumb up under this video if you can. And if you haven't really subscribed on my page, do that too before you leave. We have a lot to cover in the coming days. And I don't think you want to miss any of that, okay? Thank you so much for your time so far. My friends on YouTube, like I said, you can give me that thumb up under the video before you go, and subscribe just before you go. I'll see you some other time. And good night to everyone.
ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Bọ́ba bá gbé wúrẹ́.
Maiyegun máa bí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Maiyegun máa bí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Presido bá rúfin o.
Maiyegun máa bí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Maiyegun máa bí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń gba rìbá.
Maiyegun máa bí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Maiyegun máa bí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Òkúra olóṣèlú.
Maiyegun máa bí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Maiyegun ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lé ibo níṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́, ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o, ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì o. Ẹni bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.